Good evening, good evening, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us on Stuff from the Cuffs. We are awaiting the arrival of more passengers as we take you along a journey that will fascinate, a journey that will elevate, a journey that will inspire as we bring you the fire. Ladies and gentlemen, please stay tuned, fasten your seatbelts. Greetings, one and all. We missed you too. We've been busy. We have kids. We have kids who've returned to school. We've returned to school. And we are here tonight. Thank you very much for joining us. I'm trying to see if we call some of the names now right now, work.
Oh my goodness.
Sure. I see Samik saying bap bap. Tal saying excitement. Youth for Christ saying Brian too early, man. Ladies and gentlemen, we bring you stuff from the cuffs. Rashay, yo! Big up yourself. Try call mine, man. That is Lacey and B. Big up yourself. Hey, Cuzzo. Stephanie Perrin. Yeah, enough love to all of you guys. Rashay, so, guys, let me tell you a story about Rashay, right?
Rashay?
All right.
Story time.
Story time about Rashay. So when I went to NCU, there were a lot of students who, you know, from their walk into the room, their presence just bam, they'd be like, good morning, sir, good morning, sir. But Rashay, that's all I'll say. That should be Rashay. I'm joking, Rashay. Sound like Barry G. Barry G, a pick? No, it's all right. Big up yourself, Andre. Lady Bree, what's up? Yeah. Lacey Ann. Hope you heard your shout out. So guys, we are here. So we let me give you some backdrop for those of you who are just joining us. So we said that we're gonna shoot on Sundays, we're gonna air on Sundays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Now we tried a lot. Sometimes it don't work out, so it may not be Thursday morning, given the internet issue or whatever. But this time around, we were missing for about a week.
Yeah, well, we had posted one video for the week. So last week we had only posted one video, and guys, we see your messages, we see your comments,
yeah.
And we appreciate the support. And as Brian hinted in the last video that he did by himself, things have gotten a little bit crazy because we're back to school. Both of us are lecturers.
Florida in the house.
Yeah, both of us are lecturers, and the kids, well, not the kids, but Bria is back in school.
And
then
Bella
we
is
have
school
Bella.
by herself.
Right, Bella is just one whole drama by herself. So our hands have been a little full, but I think we are just working through everything and managing our time and just deciding how we're going to get things done.
Go study. Hey, Cufflinks. Big up all the Cufflinks fam. Big ups, big ups, big ups. Love no. Thanks for all the love, all the support. And we are here to talk about what you guys want us to talk about tonight.
Let me tell you, we're very festive with the questions. Y'all are something else, but we're very happy to answer.
Yeah.
So first of all, thank you so very much for submitting your questions. We saw them on Instagram, we saw them on YouTube, we saw them on some of our videos, and tonight won't be long enough to answer all of them. So we just picked out some.
Yeah.
And hopefully, you know, we
up
have
down the business, right, Rashay? Yeah.
We'll have more Q&As, so don't worry. So this is just another edition of a Q&A based on questions that our fans asked us. So first of all, big ups and welcome to all our new subscribers. Woo! Happy to have you. Welcome to Stuff from the Cuffs. All our returning residents. Big ups. Thank you so very much for being along this journey with us. And guys, before we continue, just go ahead and like the video. Yes, I want to like up the video.
You guys have souvenirs for sale. Give us some time. We have some merch, some cufflinks.
Yes.
Give on, but just wait, man.
Man, we're coming.
Raman Garden in the building. Guys, go check out The Element. The Element on YouTube. We have 4 students, 4 different backgrounds, 4 different mindsets. Go check them out. Very interesting commentary there. Big up yourself, Raman.
Big ups.
Yep, and some handcuffs to Andre. For those of you who are interested in handcuffs, a souvenir. So, big up our moderator for tonight, Rensken. Renee in the building. And of course, check her out on Instagram, ren.sken. But most importantly, check out our work page, which is What a Difference Photography, and she will drop the handle Check her out. A great videographer, a great photographer, and guess what?
Oops.
And guess what? She's a female, guys.
Yes.
Yeah, wandering into the male world and doing really well. All right, so let's get into the questions. We're gonna pick
Alright.
the easy one first.
Before we get into the questions, if you see me looking down, I'm actually looking at your comments, all right?
Not the handcuffs. Yes, the handcuffs. Some souvenirs, not necessarily to use the way you are thinking.
When I give people them no souvenir
Okay.
handcuff.
Yeah, man, some
Maybe-
the little one them. When we don't wait,
Make
man,
people
no
them
see.
buy them handcuffs.
No, we see. Oh.
And so,
No worry
yes.
yourself. When you see them, we're not gonna be like, yeah.
Yeah, but so we're working on some stuff and you'll see them very, very soon. It's not the the regular. Yes.
Yeah, we're trying to do something
Yes,
unique.
we're doing something different.
Yeah.
So happy belated birthday to Trish. Trish Love 25. I hear your birthday. Well, you just said it. Your
Trish?
birthday was the day after mine.
Wow.
So happy birthday belated to you,
yes,
Trish.
guys, hold on. So Basilia birthday when I want to sing happy birthday. Sing happy birthday. Phone turn now. Sing happy birthday in the chat.
I'm
I want
listening.
euro now. All don't focus on the handcuff. Sing to Mrs. Cuff. Happy birthday.
Ready? After 2. 1, 2, sing!
Yes, and he's singing.
I don't know which version you're singing, but I'm dancing to it.
All right, let me sing on your behalf, guys.
No,
Ready?
no.
Let me sing.
No. Lord, have.
No, ma'am. Here we go. This is for all of you lovely people out there. From me, from you to her, through me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
And he did not get me with his singing skills, just in case you're wondering.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. You're 2020 Rising Stars. Anything is possible in 2020. Brian Cuff.
Yeah. All right. And the man serious about him vibrato, you know. Don't ramp with the man and him vibrato. Him serious about him vibrato. Yes. But I love you, babe. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Lord God. All right. Come true goods. Good husband.
Me look good. Me sound good. Me know say me can sing.
Yeah, you smell good too.
Me smell good. Me know say me a Brianna's.
Let's get into the Q&A, guys. Remember to like the video. Like it as you come on. Press like, press share, and let somebody else know about stuff from the cuffs. All right? And if you're
Yep.
watching and you are not yet a subscriber, hit that subscribe button.
Yeah.
Right here, the little
Road
red
to
button.
5K.
Yes, hit that button, turn on your notifications, make sure it's turned on all so that you know every time we drop something new. Like the video, leave us a comment, of course. Welcome to Stuff from the Cuff. So, we asked you this week to submit some
Before we
questions.
start, I want to big up some people. I don't know if they reach it, but
go ahead.
Spencer's vlog. Yeah, we want to go check them out on YouTube. We want to big them up. Big up. Yeah. Of course, we got big up Marsha Matthews. We want big up Dejanelle Ricketts. We want big up Robert Clark, Nadine Campbell, Janelle Powell. Guys, look out for that face, that voice, and that name, Janelle Powell, in TV. Big ups. Anyway, ready for the question then?
All right, so I had to actually get a book to
Guys,
write
my
down
hat, the question name hot. I'm gonna put on a sweater because Mrs. Cuff go put on pretty frock.
Well, I ain't got
so me
nowhere
try put on something,
going.
but that me a bun up.
Listen, the questions them festive, so I feel very festive, so I had to dress up to match the questions, right? And furthermore, we ain't going anywhere, so I want to wear up my frock them before them dry, right? All right? Yes, please. All right, so first question, babe. All right, so the first question that we're doing, this question is asked a lot. How did you know that he or she was the one? So how did I know that you were the one? How did you know that I was the one?
Guys,
And we're going to send you to,
yeah.
to one of our previous
Yeah.
videos because we spoke about it at length in probably 2 or 3 videos. So you can search through for the How We Met the Bass Looked Me video. You can
Bass
listen
Looked
that
Me,
one.
yeah.
You will hear some of it in the Virgins video, and you'll hear some of it in We Nearly Called Off the Wedding video. So you can check out those videos. For those of you who may not be
Asking that
familiar
question.
with our
Yeah.
story, you can check out that. All right. So I'm going to start with a very festive question. All right. Very festive in the night here. Good night, everybody. All my students who are locked on, good night to you.
Wanna do an assignment them already?
Yeah, I got most of them already.
Oh.
So, yes. All right. So, first question. Is your partner allowed to have a best friend of the opposite sex?
Yes. You see, because
Guys, he's just playing. It's Brian and mime.
yo, somebody I check on them and say, my audio gone. Audio gone. Oh, the audio gone. No.
Brian just did that. Don't worry. He wasn't saying a thing. All right, so I'll start.
Yeah.
Or you want to start?
No, my ladies first.
All right, so for me,
My check audio like while ago. Somebody plug out them headphones and plug it in back. Go on through.
all right, so for me, when I met Brian, Brian had a lot of female friends. Actually, he had a best friend who was a female before I met him. And for me, I did not have a problem with him having a female best friend because for those of you who know Brian, Brian is one of those men who really know how to set boundaries and who really knows how to, just distinguish between a friend and at the time the girlfriend. And I was never made.
No, Sammy, not a girl.
No, not at all. But one of the things that Brian did, because he had so many female friends, was that he allowed me to get to know them and them to get to know me, so that if I was thinking that there was any form of hanky-panky or guan or anything that is, what's the term you use?
On the wraps.
Of course, Basilia would, those fears or those insecurities would be quelled. Yeah. So that's one of the things for us. And it's so funny that somebody asked that question because I don't know if people know that you have so many female best friends. Female friends.
Most of my friends are female.
Most of his friends are females.
So guys, for me, I believe we have to set a foundation and a base. And the base for us is that we are children of God and we are aligned to different principles than everybody else. Now there are a lot of people who have different principles, and when they say best friends, it has to do with anything, right? So they might have a best friend who is a friend with benefits, or maybe a best friend who just gets the word best friend because of some sexual relationship that is going on. Now for us, I believe it's okay to have friends as long as you know who they are and what they're about. Now for me, when my wife or my girlfriend came into the picture,
good as came into the picture.
Yeah. Best friend becomes friend and wife becomes wife, or girlfriend becomes girlfriend. I don't even believe, Mrs. Cuff always say that your best friend should become, your partner should be your best friend. I don't necessarily believe that your best friend has to be your partner, right? Because your partner is your partner. There should be no two ways about it. They're not supposed to feel like they're a best friend or less than best friend, or they're compete with best friend.
It's a higher level of friendship.
It's the highest form of friendship that can exist. So if you understand that, yeah, you have a good friend, you have other good friends, but your wife now becomes that person, she moves from just being a best friend to your most intimate partner, your lovey-dovey, your person you can relax with, the person who are you, as them say, Bonnie and Clyde, your ride or die. She becomes that person. Your best friend are still there. They want to talk about things you want to do when you grow up, or some of the places that you used to go. That relationship is different. The onus is on the persons to ensure that relationship, there's a clear line of demarcation. You have to make sure, them know, you're a friend, wifey or wifey, yeah, and make sure them know each other too. right? It can't be a case of you gone out with best friend every weekend and you left wifey a yard or a girlfriend a yard.
Which wifey?
Or
And which
husband or the other way
girlfriend?
around. Yeah.
Yeah,
You have
and
to
that's
make it
where
clear.
that's where a lot of the issues come into play.
Some
When
uncertainty.
yeah,
You know what going.
when you have
Best friend
a
at night, you
best
talk to
friend,
them in the night and they
a
dark
WhatsApp all 11, 12, 1, 2, 3
and your
o'clock
wife
at
beside
night,
you.
and your wife beside of you, or your significant other there beside you. A lot of times the problems come in when you have a best friend of the opposite sex and your partner is not privy to that relationship. Your partner never meet this person.
They never know say it's a
Them
person
no
of the
know
opposite
say
sex.
is a person of the opposite sex. All the time uno gone but uno going out and best friend going to hang out and your partner is at home and your partner don't know what's going on. I remember once.
The partner get KFC and your best friend get 5-star restaurant.
Oh yes, not in my cabinets, but never had any issues where that is concerned. Just saying, never had any issues. But you know, that's where a lot of the issues come in when the best friend is kept over here in a nice like a secret space, and then the wifey or the girlfriend or the boyfriend over here wondering. And I said, boy, they're not too sure what the nature of the relationship is. Let them in. Let them in. If it's a platonic friendship, mind you, if you go out with the hanky panky, you forget catch, right? But if it's a platonic friendship and you know that everything is above, what's the term? I don't know the below. Above board. That's how I'm married, you know. Right, you know, everything is above board. Let your partner in on the friendship. Let them, they don't have to be chummy with the person, but at least let them, you know, invite them over for dinner if you're going out, of course. Let them interact with that friend because that can cut out a lot of the questions that you may have in your minds. That can cut out a lot of the insecurities that arise because you're not too sure what this whole best friend thing is about. All right?
Yeah.
All right, so next question. Whenever Brian gets you upset, what do you do?
Guys, hold on. Look on his face. See the angel halo. Me get bust upset. Me, guys. Me. Look on me good. Me.
So whenever Brian gets me upset,
Me get you
and
upset.
we're gonna be totally honest, we don't chat to him. When he gets me upset, I'm not in a no talking mood. I don't have nothing to say. And you know, Brian is the kind of person who he wants to talk about things and right off the bat, and he wants to deal with it that very second. And Basilia is the person who is like, can you just give me a minute? Just give me like a space, let me just breathe and process things and, you know, think about things and let me deal with it. Let me deal with it first in my mind and in my emotions, because sometimes if I go up my mouth when I'm upset, then the right thing is not going to come out 3/4 of the time. Because you're upset and you're emotional and all of that. So for me, when Brian upset me, just don't chat to him. Yes, we deal with it. We deal with it. And we don't draw it out. But my personality, I don't like to talk right away when I'm upset, because I'm afraid of saying something that I didn't mean to say because I'm angry. You know, and Brian understands me. He understands me, and we have developed. What you doing? Well, I can't even see what you're doing.
Not comments, Mary.
We have developed a kind of relationship where, and it stemmed from when we did not make our relationship public. And so a lot of times when we were at work, we were BBMing each other. Yes, at the time it was BB. We were BBMing each other. Even if we're upset, we are BB each other. I said something nice, we are BB each other. Sometimes we're at the lunch table, he's right across from me, and we're messaging each other. So sometimes when I'm upset, I choose to message, and this is what works for us. Maybe you can tell us what worked for you. We message until we feel like, all right, we're ready to talk. And yeah.
So guys, for me, here it go now. So with what Bass said, somebody asked also, or based on the thumbnail that we did, the question was asked if we get vexed like normal people. Yeah, we are normal people, we get vexed, and we have moments when we vex and we not talk, right? But
there's a but.
we have to again remember the base that we have. So we again are we align to certain principles. Yeah, we believe in a God and we believe in a God's order of doing things. And people will say, and oftentimes they'll make reference to, be angry and sin not one, as well as don't let the sun go down on your wrath. Now, here's the reality. That is something that you should ascribe to, but sometimes it don't always happen.
It don't
Right?
always happen.
Depending on the severity of the situation, you might don't talk for a day or two. I mean, even longer, or talk on certain level.
Right.
You
You
still have
see
your
the regular.
responsibilities, you
Yeah.
still have your children, you still like each other, even though at the moment you are upset with each other. Right? So you still have some form of communication, but you still vex about something. And it's going to happen. And there have been nights when we go sleep and we never resolve a situation.
Guys, hold on, before Brian continue, let me tell you. So when we just got married, and the first time we had an argument and we vex, guys, you see the nights when the night when we asleep and I'm asleep, me no say we vex now. Hear me, Jesus, please don't make no up to none of we during the night. Please, me I beg you, God, because the sun gone down, but we're on, Jesus.
And yeah, you have to be careful because let's say God forbid something happens in the night and one of the persons don't wake up, you're gonna live with that for the rest of your life. So
Yeah.
it is trying not to let the sun go down on your wrath. But if it does, there's an understanding that we're not shoving this under the carpet, we are not neglecting each other. We are understanding that we still love each other, but we are a bit sad or upset or disappointed or disgruntled or whatever in the moment. There's a picture that is out on the internet, a meme where an old man and an old woman vex, and she turns on, him turns on, and she have the umbrella. He has the umbrella over her while it's raining. So even though you're vexed, you still have a responsibility to your partner for ensure that their needs are met. I don't know little petty foolishness. You go vex and don't talk, don't deal with each other. Walk around the house, don't talk. You still have a space you occupy. You still are godly people. You still have principles. You still have discussions that are important to your family life, to your kids, that you need to still pay respect to. So yeah, it's going to happen that sometimes, resolve things and you're going to be upset or vexed and you go to sleep. And you regret it sometimes because sometimes it's not that you want the wounds to fester, but sometimes if you deal with it right away, it is resolved. But the next time, better you take your 10 seconds or your 1 minute or your 20 minutes and walk off, go cool off before you say something that makes it worse. All right?
Yeah, and for us, over time, because
Some Christians vex on lock shot. We're not talking about lock shot, Sammy.
over time, we've learned how to deal with things better because we continue to learn about each other, we continue to understand each other. And yes,
and sometimes we allow her when she vex, and sometimes she will deal with it right away for me. So there's some
to
difference.
just meet him halfway and just deal with it right away. But it's not all the time, but we do our best. And you ask for honesty, and we're giving you, we're giving you honesty.
Yeah, and it's happen with some of you two guys. Somebody who is in a relationship now, and you wonder, boy, if it's wrong, and you're messed up, and these things happen. It's a process. It's a growth process. And every day you learn about your partner, and you need to know what you learn, you incorporate it. It's like going to school. You get all this knowledge, but you don't incorporate it, so you can't pass the exams. You have to incorporate it. Amen, Rashi? Continue.
Amen. All right, so we're talking about being different persons. One of the questions that we got was, how did you and Brian work out, given that you have two completely different personalities? Now, those of you who know us personally, you know that Basilia is the little bouncing ball. I'm the little bouncing ball around the
Basilia is
place.
a bit eccentric and see?
Right? I'm a little bouncing ball, little ray of sunshine, just bouncing around the place. I'm a very happy-go-lucky kind of person. Brian is more reserved. He can be quiet sometimes when me know I'm very outspoken. When we're in crowds and all of that, Basila would be the one to be calling to everybody and want to hug everybody. COVID messed up my life where that is concerned, but yes. Right? I am that kind of person. Brian, on the other hand, is, more like the, nice to meet you. But we do have a lot in common.
And we also are evolving as we evolve with each other because
I'm becoming like him and he's
the
becoming
two are
like
becoming
me.
one. So like sometimes she want me to do the intro and say, welcome guys, it's stuff from the I know me that, but I have to try to do it. Big up to the unpaid intern who just arrived. Yeah, Lakers fan.
Whatever. So yes, how did we work out, given that we have 2%? I think we balance each other out very well. And I think I have taught Brian a lot where especially being in the public eye is concerned, and telling him to, even if people come up to you and you don't know them and they call to you, babe, Just smile and say hi. Just smile. Don't be trying to figure out who this person is. Because truth is, especially since we're on YouTube, we have a lot more persons who see us and be like, hey, stuff from the cops, or hey, Brian, hey, Bass. And Brian, let me tell you, when I just met Brian 11 years ago, and you call to Brian and you don't know him, he'd be like, like look so unsure. And I'd say to him, just smile and say hi. Just smile. You're not going to try to figure out, just smile.
Brian face no pleasant for true in person. But after I'm opening his mouth, he's good. Guys, yeah, I'm put on a steely exterior, right?
I don't know why.
Because that's how I was socialized.
That's how he is.
And when I come from to it, you have to be very observant. So I observe a lot. I'll see a lot of things and see a lot of people, right? And I'll realize some things about people, but I don't say anything. And people will be like, hi, Brian, hi. I'm be like, hi. But then when they say so and so, I say, oh, what on? Yeah.
Yeah, but you're not really like that anymore. You open up much quicker. No. Thanks to Bass, thanks to wife. Hey, me tell me the other night, and I said, God did have to give me to you, you know? God did have to give me to you.
You mean God did have to give me to you?
No, God did have to give me to you so I can fix up your life. You know? Now fix up your life. We done that the point, you know. No more
guys,
coming.
look on good me.
No more coming.
Fix up.
I'm gonna fix up your life, baby, and put a smile on your face and in your heart and make you smile and nice and them something there and buy up nice. You remember when you used to buy a pair of earpods still for you and brand you out?
Alright, moving on. Moving on.
I come back. Hey,
moving on.
Dash with the burgundy shirt. And what are you?
Moving on.
Dash with the turtleneck and put in a
moving on.
run.
Moving on.
Okay, moving on.
So yeah, guys, opposites attract, but also, you know, we have more similarities than differences, and that is important. So the fundamentals are similar, right? And we understand where one is strong or where one is weak, and we thrive off each other as well. We bounce our ideas off each other. Two heads better than one. You know, she may be more stronger in business because she come from a business background family. I may be more stronger in this and that. And arts and whatever. So we work with each other and we understand each other's strengths and weaknesses, and we help to build the weaknesses and help to maximize on the strengths. Yeah,
In
not the burgundy shirt. Why have you bring up the burgundy shirt? Like,
not the burgundy shirt. Next one. Who is better at budgeting? Who is better at budgeting?
Money?
Yes, not budgeting. Who is better at handling the money, the finances?
All right. So for me, guys, here we go about the finances. Now, I believe, again, based on something I just said, that Bass comes from a business background. So when you come on to the money, I will be the one who will budget and be more methodical or systematic with how I put out what we need to do and how we need to spend. Right? If you're not careful, Bass is a woman and she has that tendency to want to buy this or to buy that or to, you know, more enjoy life in its moment, while I will be more saying, you know, let's plan for 5 year, 1 year. However, I do believe that she handles the money better, so I don't have a problem with her. And she's quote unquote, or would I say, proven herself. And why I say quote unquote is because she don't need to prove herself, right? I'm a wife, the two are one, the money, both of us, money is one. And she has been thrifty, she has been wise in her spending, she has looked for the best value. I have no problem with allowing her and to say that she handles the money better. She does a lot more research. She looks out a lot more and she spreads her scope. She does the online shopping. I just ask what we're buying, why we're buying it. You're good, you're sure we need
and
that.
Me get the money.
And she does it.
And me get the money. Happy wife, happy life. Yeah. So I don't have to add to that. Alright, jump over into some other questions. So, what are some ways couples can spice up date nights?
All right.
Even at home, especially in this quarantine.
So here you go now. Spicing up your marriage, right? Are you ready for it?
Yes.
Ready. I give one, you give one. You ready?
Alright.
Onion.
Thyme.
Scallion.
Garlic.
Pepper. Browning.
Ginger.
Pine.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, guys, seriously, spicing up your marriage. First thing for know is what works for this couple may not work for that couple. While it's good to bounce ideas off each other, it's important to listen to each other and to listen to other couples and get ideas. There are people you can follow on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and you get ideas from them as well and you incorporate it in your life. The first thing is to identify that you actually need spicing up. You have to acknowledge say you need the spicing
Yeah.
up. And funny enough, Miss somebody write ketchup. And if little ketchup needed, you need to add little ketchup for
Of
true. Like literal
course.
ketchup. If you want to do that, that is your type of thing where whipped cream and ketchup and
Well, for those who can't afford the whipped cream,
You can
use little mayonnaise.
yeah, or
And
Lasco,
little
mix up some
ketchup.
Lasco, make it really thick.
Or mix up some
Yeah.
flour.
No, me
No,
not
you're not gonna eat
so-
no flour.
no.
But okay. But you know, a lot of times persons think that you have to have money. You have to have this whole heap of money put on so that you can go buy the strawberries, or you can buy this, buy the roses. There are so many things that you can do at home. There are so many instances where I've come home, well, before the kids. After kids is a whole different dynamic. So let's just touch on some
Running
things.
belly recipe. Yeah man, run with the flour, where flour go? Barbecue sauce.
That's right. Let's take off some of the things. Like a true juice. Let's look at some of the things that we've done in the past. So we've had a dinner on the floor. We spread out something nice and light 2 candles. And when
Muffin and white rice.
when I say dinner, it could have been corned beef and rice. It could have been mackerel and rice. I remember when we just got married in our early days, and we used to get home from work like late in the night, 8, 9, 10 o'clock, and wifey still going cook. I remember one particular night, I finished cooking at after 11.
That's why I put on weight, guys. Continue.
And Basilia Barnaby Cuff, I went and I set that table. Carry out the nice dishes, and it was mackerel and dumpling the night. Carry out the nice dishes, light 2 candle, throw out like a champagne what we have left over from the wedding, and let me tell you, best flash out candlelight dinner ever. No lobster never taste so. No steak never taste so.
No belly
Yeah.
never run.
No belly never runs so. So you have to
No,
find
no say
things.
so. Cause it sound like no belly never run. So
No belly never run. Right. Full stop. Full stop. And we just made the best of the moment. There were times when Brian just gave me a pedicure at home. And that meant so much because being on my
put on
feet.
some water
Oh,
in the kettle, make it get
gosh.
warm.
I put in a little
put in a
bath.
little bath, add some Epsom salt.
Oh
if you don't
my
have Epsom salt,
gosh.
add some normal salt or some alcohol, and you rub foot and you make foot soak.
And he went out and he bought a little kit with the things that you use at the nail
what's
tech.
it name? The scrub thing. What name
Yeah,
guys? Tell me
a
the
scrub
The scrub
something.
scrub.
And the little grater or something.
Yeah.
And may I tell you guys, for months I did not have to go to get a pedicure done because he did such a great job.
Can't do the cuticle thing and go around the edges and thing.
Yeah,
Me do what me can
that's
do.
okay.
Me do what me can
You
do.
did what you
Me do
could.
what me can
And the
do.
most important thing was that he was there and he was massaging, giving me a pedicure. I mean, there are so many little things that you can do if you guys enjoy watching movies.
Pew miss. I think I saw it go for true. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, if you
lattice.
if you guys enjoy watching movies, that kind of thing, make it a date night with watching something, watching a movie, watching some series, catch up. I mean, I've given him massages, you know. I mean, even just as simple as to say, come babe, let me moisturize your hair. And lay down or whatever.
And me
'cause
never know say that ear something
he
that feels so
loves
good.
that.
You know, when you watch TV and you see them herbal essence ads and the woman will be, oh. You know, me never know say rubbing head could have feel so good. But yeah, guys,
Yeah,
you
man.
need
There's
to know
so
what
many
works
different
for
things.
you and where there is, what, alright. Look, let's be real. Let's go into the kitchen. You spice up something that is fresh or bland or raw. So you have to identify something in the relationship that needs spice. So if there's a lack, then that is where you add the spice.
Yeah.
So if the lack is that she's been working hard and her feet are tired, then a massage, a foot rub would be good. If you realize that she's always scratching her hair or whatever, maybe washing her hair for her while she's very busy would be good. If you realize that she comes in every 11 o'clock, you can't expect her to cook. So you cook on her behalf and make sure when she come in. So the
She can have
spice
dinner
needs to be
too.
added here where there is a lack.
And sometimes people think that spice just has to do with sex. No.
And see you now say spice it up. Because I'm not talking about spice as in spice the artist. Yeah? But
Well, of course,
yeah,
of
we
course.
got that for go on too.
Yeah,
But
of course I said in one of our previous videos that we did that when it comes on to in the bedroom, I mean, find creative things to do. As I said in that video, flight attendant to the nurse tomorrow. police officer the next day, you're under arrest, sir. Yes. Find things, air hostess, you remember? Okay, yeah, continue. Air hostess one night, sir, may I take your bag? There are so many different creatives.
Next question. Next question.
Boy, my
My
eyes.
battery are dead.
Oh Lord, you're
Yes.
watching that. It's a
My
dead.
battery are dead, yeah. 10%. 10%.
Fans of God. Fan me there, babe.
Pick
Fan me
pick
some.
two. You try pick two more questions and make we go about business.
Make we go on with
Your
business.
Bella ball out there soon. No
Make we
more.
go on with
Your
business.
Bella call
Hey.
it soon. Yeah.
Alright, next question. How did you, seeing that we're on the topic of sex, how did you both feel when you found out that you were both virgins? I'll start. So, when I eventually found out that Brian was a virgin, my first reaction was, what? This a good, nice, good looking, very festive looking, good body, can write poem with a nice voice. He's a who? So you know, in that moment, me say, me nah let go. Oh, I never said that. We never know that song at that time. But
I still don't know it.
I
If
was
it's not Kirk Franklin,
shocked.
Kirk Franklin,
You
whoop, whoop,
lie.
do you want a revolution? Those are my jams. What you talking about?
Listen, when I found out, first of all, I was shook. I was shocked because I was like, oh my God. You know, when them say you hit the jackpot, I was like, good body, Brian. Me say, what was that? Me say, all those girls before, what did I do?
Which all those girls before?
No,
They make me
in
sound
the world, in the
Oh.
world. All
Oh.
those people around you in
Me
the
sound- me sound
world.
like a gigolo.
No, man, no. If you do a gigolo, I wouldn't get you as a virgin. See? And I was saying, so all them people that who know you all them years never get a hand on that body, boy. And two me did well know say I'm my husband. Lord have mercy. Yeah, Lord. I was very happy. Not to say that if he wasn't, I would have been any less happy, but that was
Icing
an
on the
acco-
cake.
Listen, not even just the icing, the fondant, the topper, the chandelier that come down on it.
I don't even know what those things are.
Oh, say, love it.
When me did ear, so guys.
No, you never hear from nobody. When I told
So
you.
not ear. When me ear, me say, lie you are tell. Me no believe you. Me no believe you. No virgin no exist. I'm joking. But the reality is that we're human and sometimes you really wonder if so it really set. Because you look on this gem. You know, this is before walking trophy exists, this is the trophy of the trophies. When you look on sorry. when you look on guys, when you know our soul, when you know our heart, when you know how she really love people, and when you know such a beautiful on top of that, yeah, say, oh, seriously? Yeah, alright. Have a buzz. Yeah. So, I mean, I was grateful, I was happy, I was thankful, and I was appreciative.
My
you know?
heart.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
I was just really happy and thankful because when you know say you save yourself too and find somebody else who save for themselves too, it feels really good, you know, because it's not easy. So
Yeah. Oh Lord, it's getting.
Renee, delete some me comment.
All right, so we have a few minutes to go inside this live or Q&A. Guys, we have whole heap of questions and we're just picking up some as we
We'll
said.
take two more, guys.
Two more questions and then we'll take one from the live because I know some of you did not get to send in your questions. So how do you balance now YouTube, your marriage, work, and the kids? And I'll give this one to you because I know that you can properly explain or convey how we really manage.
So guys, we're actually working on a YouTube video that shows what it's like being a YouTuber, and it is a lot of work, right? But again, here's the base. God as our base means that He creatively and orchestrates things to work on our favor, work in our favor and on our behalf. Now, it so happens that when we started YouTube, it was in Corona. So we were home, we had more time. Quarantine, which is Corona time. we have more time on our hands, right? So we've been able to put some things in place and to have some support system and some people around us, so that now when it gets a little busier, we still have some leeway to do some things, and we've put things, again, this is me, being strategic and methodical. We shoot when, we edit when. So we are trying to master time or manage time effectively. So time management is key, just like with anything else. As it relates to the relationship, work, and kids, you just have to try. It's a working process. There's no guideline. There's no book to this thing. So kids, sometimes we really have to just stop and say, let's go outside with the kids.
Yeah.
Put on all phones,
Can't
put
be
on
all
YouTube,
work,
put on
work,
everything,
work, yeah.
and let's go outside. Let's go for a drive. And it helps too when you have a kid like Bria or Bella. Bella will just go to take up her shoes and say, outside, shoes, boy.
Boy is a dog.
Yeah, but Bria will just be like, Daddy, I want to go so and so. Can we go so and so? Bass now, she'll be like, all right, babe, I think we need to do something. So it pays when you listen to each other as well, and you pick up on body language, and you just know there's a time, say, we've been doing this too long, right? Work. So work in itself is a balancing act, because even with the kids working at home sometimes from
That's
online homeschooling, it's a big balancing act, and it takes up a lot more time and energy, but we just have to do it. So when we've God has helped us, and we've been able to work out our schedules in such a way, when I work out one day, Bass is in and she has the kids and she oversees the homeschool. When Bass works in, I am here and I'm able to oversee the kids, and we have people who we can call on and rely on. Even in this corona time, it would take a bit more, so we're not doing that right now, but we have to make it work, guys. There's nothing in this life that is going to be just taken away. More is going to be added, right? So you might get a new job or a new promotion, that's added work. You might get a call to MC, that's added work. You might be doing something in the middle of cooking and Bria starts crying or Bella starts crying. You may be in class doing your work and Bria says, Mommy, I need help to do this. You have to say, all right, give the student some work and step away and do that and come back. So it's all a juggling act.
Yeah.
And it's not easy, but it has to be done.
And for us, just to add to what Brian said, we love doing YouTube. And
Yeah, you have to love doing
yes,
everything.
we absolutely love doing YouTube. We have been media practitioners for a long time, and so that's a plus, or experience and having certain skills and being able to do certain things. But we love doing YouTube, and so it doesn't feel like we need to go edit, we need to go record.
There are times it feels like that when you get
When you're tired.
when it builds up on you, yeah.
Yeah, when everything is stacking up. But at the end of the day, we absolutely love doing YouTube, and so we try to
And you guys are family.
balance.
And we love family.
We try to balance it all. We've spoken a lot about how we're recording at 2:00 in the mornings.
Time management.
Yeah,
That
that's
is when
really
it works for us.
yeah.
So even if we sleep from 11 to
Yes.
2 and get back and do it. Yeah.
Like the other night when we were recording, we both went to bed. We put the girls to bed and went
fell
to bed.
asleep.
Yeah, fell asleep at 10:00, and we woke up at 1:00. And me
shoot
did
till
me
3
did
o'clock.
me did there. I touch him and be like, babe, me come out, me go put on my clothes, come back, babe, kind tired, he had to be out at work. And then another few times I touch him and say, babe, let's go record. And so because we are doing something we love,
Yeah,
in
and
addition
we love
to
the
everything
kids,
else,
so
and we
we
love
have to
our
do
kids,
it.
so we balance. And we don't always find the quote unquote right balance, but we do our best.
Yeah,
And,
we do get it wrong, guys.
Yeah, we do
and
get
we
it
look
wrong.
back and we say, boy, we shouldn't have done it this way. We do get it wrong, right? There are people who we reach out to and ask how you do it. What
Yeah.
would you recommend? We learn from each other as well.
I'm gonna tell you, I say God plays such a huge role in everything that we do. God continues to make ways and to turn things in our favor, even when we feel like, boy, everything just kind of tumbling down. And there's a song that I always play when I used to be on air. There's a peace in my soul when I'm with you, by Jermaine Edwards. I know that song, it is one of the anthems of my life, because we sincerely believe that if God is a part of everything that we're doing, then he is able to give us the peace when everything around us kind of look chaotic. He's able to give us that peace that we need in that moment. And if it is that things get a little bit more chaotic and me, if it dash in a little bit more peace, That's the kind of God we serve. And I am just so grateful that we know him and that we are able to pull on that peace so that we can get through the rigors of each day. Yeah. That's how we're closing.
One more, they said, one from the chat. And as one from the chat. And as Renee said, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, tell a uncle, sister, cousin, brother, friend, for come like, for come subscribe, for come listen to the journey. Yeah, and it is important to know that we love you. You guys, the comments, the messages, you guys have become a part of our lives.
Yes.
And we can't leave it out. We can't leave it out.
I felt so bad last week because we didn't get to do the 3 videos that we would normally do. And really, guys, if you see that way, don't do it. It must be something. It must be something. And I felt so bad, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I can just imagine how they're looking out for the video. But we love you guys. We appreciate you. We are happy to have you as part of the Cufflinks family. To all our new subscribers who have come on the live and you have subscribed, welcome to this family. Welcome.
See, yeah, that's not me. That's not me. Yeah.
Welcome to this family, guys. We're so happy to have you as part. And guys, we're on Instagram.
You're Nelisha about she just reached, she had Zoom meetings if we can start over.
Girl!
Big up yourself,
Big
Nelisha.
up, Nels.
When we're done, we press stop. And when we press stop, YouTube upload. And when it upload, you go watch. You go watch, girl. Go watch.
Remember, we're on Instagram. So you can go on over to our Instagram page, Stuff from the Cuffs.
And watch Brian and mash up TikTok.
Listen, Brian has fallen.
See, low battery. We got
Brian has fallen in love with TikTok. And so you can go over there and see him and Bria on TikTok. You upload the video with me with the money?
Yes, so you can go watch that too. Valiant Cufflinks, IG.
Alright, and Basilia B Cuff on Instagram as well. So Stuff from the Cuffs, all of the information is on our page. And guys, before you go, just like the live. I see how many people watching, 163. It was up some more, down. Yeah, big ups to you. Make sure you like.
Sharon, Nikki. Of course, we have to big you up. What do you mean? And big ups to all of those who did C6 and got your result. Big up. It's not easy. It's not easy. No, Sammy, me just do the video them on TikTok and then save them to IG.
Yeah. He's not on TikTok like that.
And big up to Simham Jesus, Shania. Your daughter Shania got 7 of the 8 subjects she did.
Woo!
Big up.
Congrats, and to all the teachers who you really stuck with your students throughout this period and helped them still be prepared for CXC in a time like this. I lift my hats to you. I lift my hat to you. Big ups to you. Congratulations to all of you who have been successful. And if you weren't as successful as you had imagined or as you had hoped.
Like me.
Yes.
When I did the CXC.
Let me just encourage you. It's not a touch screen.
Oh, sorry.
Let me just encourage you to just bloom where you're planted.
If you don't up on the people in life,
don't give up.
No vex.
Don't give up. And let me tell you, a slow start still leads to a great ending. Right?
Yeah, that's me rubbing off on her. You hear that while ago? A slow start leads to a great ending. Me that. Pick up yourself.
Alright. So we'll take one question from the live and then we're going to close out this live for today. Alright, so I saw some questions earlier on. Somebody.
Alright, hold on. No. Like we look at the first one we see now. The
first question we see we're going to answer.
Yeah. Let's go.
So we're waiting on that question. But in the meantime, again, feel free to share our videos, watch the videos, follow us on Instagram at all our pages. Stuff from the Cuffs, Valiant Cufflinks, Basilia B Cuff. Yes. Happy to have you. All right, so first question from Tropical Productions. Seeing the pandemic is a problem around the world and so is death. How do you plan to talk to your children about the topic of death?
Well, for me, recently we have been introducing Bria to the topic. So for Bria, I think we went to Santa Cruz where my family is from and my grandparents' graves are there and I made mention of it to her and she was like, you know, what happened? They died? And I said yes, and she's like, she don't want anybody to die. She don't want us to die. She don't want us to get old, much less.
Yeah,
she don't want us to get old. And you know, she wants to be a nurse now if you watch her recent video, because she wants to take care of people so that they can get better, so they don't have to
So
die.
they don't have to die.
But
So even though they're young, you know.
you have to introduce it, but you have to introduce it on their level, how they understand it. You don't want to be too morbid, you don't want to be too graphic. You want them to understand it in such a way, because like her puppy some years ago, Hunter, some months ago or years ago, died. And we had to we
Explain.
hid it first,
Yeah.
and then we take that and explain to her, he's gone, he's not coming back. So we try to break it down in her language. And of course, you know, being Christians, we try to identify it with the whole heaven and hell, and we try to explain to her, you know, about people who, you know, you want to live in such a way that you go to a good place, which is heaven, and all of that. So
yeah, we explained it to them at their level. Samik is asking, where is our dream vacation destination? I can answer that because I plan all our vacations. Bora Bora, yes, that's my dream, to bring him.
Listen, right now,
Yeah, I wanna
right
bring him
now,
to Bora Bora.
right now,
Loving to the max. Big up yourself, Jermaine and wifey.
right now,
Thank
me
you
just
so
want
much.
me just want to go outside, dream vacation right now, outside, anywhere outside, you know. You
Yes,
just want
I want
out.
to take him to Bora
Yeah.
Bora.
And-
I want to take him to Bora.
And as Bass, big up Loving to the Max, big up our fam over there on YouTube. Go check them out too, guys. They recently spoke about not having children yet and waiting on God. I think it's something that needs to be had, because sometimes we pressure people.
Conversation.
And yeah, big ups to them for that. Go check it out for those of you who are interested, alright?
And somebody said, any plans for any more kids?
One question we answer.
Well, I know. Any plans for any
One
more
question.
kids? No.
We plan and God plans too. We ask
Right.
God.
If for us, we're content and we're fine with our 2 girls.
And I don't want to put my wife through the whole journey that she's had to go through anymore.
I had 2 C-sections.
Yeah.
Yes. So the second journey of recovery was much harder than the first. So I think that night when I was bawling down the place after we came home,
Outside. Yeah, Nelisha, outside. Just want to go outside.
Brian said, not another one. But we don't know what God has in store.
Brad Michael or Brian Michael.
What is?
Alright, that's it for tonight, guys. Thank you very much for joining us on Stuff from the Cuffs. We are closing off because Samik went where she shouldn't have.
Actually, if we have a boy, it would be Bryson.
It would be Han. Tell them this already. Han.
Han Cuff.
Hancuff. Han Cuff.
Pulling from Brian's Chinese heritage. Han.
Yeah.
Come here, Han Cuff. Han Cuff.
So,
Han
yeah.
Cuff.
My grandmother's like this high, guys. Yeah. Han.
This tall, like literally down here. So yeah, Brian.
How was
is
your
Chinese
honeymoon?
heritage.
Our honeymoon is still going on. We tell people that our honeymoon will be for the rest of our lives. So the honeymoon period still goes on.
And somebody was asking, how was my birthday? Well, we celebrated on the weekend leading up to the birthday because we know what the week is like. And Brian just went all out. Oh my God, it was so fantastic. Oh God. So he brought me.
broke now. For those who are interested in sponsoring and taking care of me for the rest of this month, feel free to reach out to me. You know, send something my way. I won't, please.
So he brought me to Bridget's. Yes, so I'm not good with those, but you know. He brought me to Bridget's and I picked out a nice sandal.
I tell them to say that the sandals, they better wash itself. You better walk, you better drive, carry or go somewhere. I tell them to say that the slippers, they are 20, 40 years down the road. It's not supposed to pop. I never want to see one straight. She could play football in night, cricket in night. That the slippers, we don't know much money for Bridget's. He look good still, he look good.
Yeah, and then he surprised me with a spa day by myself. He didn't come. He just waited for me in the lobby. Guys, I fell asleep during the massage. Fell asleep.
She deserve it, guys.
Then they have to wake me up, like a lady gently touched me and she said, you know, I gave you 5 minutes to sleep because I realized that you were really tired. That was just amazing. And then of course, you know, we went out and we had a fantastic lunch.
We went
Lunch
to
dates. We went to Nirvana.
Big up to Camisel.
Yes, we always talk about cams. So we had a great lunch date and then he surprised me with a 4-flavor cheesecake from Essence of Hazel. And then we came home. We journeyed home. I journeyed home a happy wife. Happy wife. Still a happy wife. Yes, still a happy wife. And husband day is coming up. He just doesn't know when it is. And we'll tell you what husband day is all about another time. It's a day that, I said another time, but it's a day that I choose every year to just celebrate him for being a fantastic and wonderful husband. He never knows when the day is or when it's coming up. Him just wake up.
Sammy, fast for what happening at the night.
When you're married,
We watch
tell you.
NBA. We watch NBA, Sammy, yeah? Yeah, my wife supports my sporting ambition.
Yes.
So we watched NBA and remembered Kobe and LeBron and big up all of the Lakers people. Them.
And to
Not
other
one more you
friends.
want to know.
Yes,
That's
so
it, guys.
yes, he is. He definitely is. Yeah, husband day is always great. The year that I was planning to take him to Paris.
Bachelor dead.
Oh, the bachelor day.
Yeah.
So the one year I was going to take him to Paris for husband day, and then all of that something happened in the news. Thank God we weren't there during that time. But yeah, husband day is always special. And I just choose to celebrate my husband in this way because, guys, when you have a good man, where God bless you with, you gotta take care of them. You gotta make them know they're special. You gotta love them. Yeah. Nobody can go kick my boss foot because boss got it locked. Okay, we can't close out the live now. Guys, thank you so very much for joining us for the live tonight. Love it all. Thank you so very much for making it Stuff from the Cuffs. Of course, when we have lives, you get to see so much more of our personality. And we are so very happy to always share. Thank you guys so much.
Shoot the shot.
Remember,
Switch!
remember to like, remember to subscribe, share Stuff from the Cuffs with a friend. Tell a couple people about Stuff from the Cuffs, send them our link, and the battery of it in, and let them know that we're here on YouTube. Yeah. Yashika, big ups to you. Yashika is always telling people about Stuff from the Cuffs, and they come on over to the page, subscribe, and say, Yashika told me about Stuff from the Cuffs. So I want everybody to join in doing that, all right, as we journey to 5K. We really see it as an accomplishment. We love being here with y'all. Loving it.
Roxanne says she feel like a WhatsApp group about to get
The
festive.
class WhatsApp
We know
group.
that she said, man, we go to bed, we go do the assignment them. Oh.
Yes, you'll know about the souvenirs or the merch as soon as they're ready. Thank you so much, guys. You're right, Abigail.
We love you now. We're gone. Big ups to the moderators, unpaid intern, creative, unique, young veteran. Big ups to Rensken, What a Difference Photography. Big up to everybody for passing through. We love you.
Love you guys.
We
God bless.
appreciate you.
Stay safe.
Stay safe and keep on keeping on. Yeah.
God is able.
Yeah.
Just remember that.
Yeah. Go
Bye,
ahead,
guys.
preach before we go. You see, the Bible says, I want somebody to know.
The Bible says.
I don't know about you, but I'm trying to stop this video and I don't know what to press. I don't know. The
Bye,
Bible
guys.
says, you gotta press hard. You gotta press.